Roger that.
So, tell me, how thin's your armor back here? You know, you don't have to tell me, I'll find out.
See how you like this. Hope we can salvage that.
Nice.
May take some missiles in the back.
Is it time for the Hunchback to do what it does best?
Unfortunately, you can't do it from behind, but
Engaging jump jets.
it can say hello at point-blank range.
Hi!
Enemy mech destroyed.
The Hunchback has one job.
Enemy sensor lock detected.
Amazing how well it can do that one job. So what do we got? There's a 75, a 60, and an 80 coming up towards us.
Okay.
We have taken not a whole lot of damage from the first group that was coming. That was the entire support unit.
Okay.
What can I do for you? Uh-huh.
Let's see what we got. That is the commander in a Victor.
Okay.
See, I put enough armor on everything. It can take some missile shots.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that Victor is in the forest.
The Victor. One of the frailer assault mechs. It's designed to be mobile and to get right up in your face and do a lot of damage, but it only has like 10 tons of armor, I want to say. For an assault mech, it's a little thin-skinned. Then again, compared to some other assault mechs of the time, it's comparable. Like the Zeus, I want to say, is 11.5. The Cyclops, which is also thin-skinned, is like 10, 11.
And they have a Marauder.
But not the right one.
They have the 3D.
Yeah, that's the Davian configuration. It swaps out the AC-5 for a large laser. The Merrick configuration, actually, because
Need something, Chief?
House Merrick had a shortage of PPCs because presumably they were putting them all on the Battlemaster and the Awesome. They tended to replace a lot of their mechs' PPCs with large lasers, and the Marauder is no exception to that. The 3M is 2 large lasers and more heat sinks in place of the PPCs.
Okay, let's ignore cover. And only fire the snubby at it. Remember, breaching shot is a thing.
Yep.
Primary target damage, Commander.
So if we only fire one big weapon at it from each mech, all that forest it's hiding in ain't gonna help.
Commander.
Unfortunately, it's going to take me a turn or two to get into good cover of my own.
The Victor is actually similar to the Hunchback. It has a similar movement profile, although the stock Hunchback doesn't jump and the stock Victor does. Yeah, it's kind of like an 80-ton Hunchback, really.
Okay, that snubby took off half of its center torso armor. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to dump as much stuff as I don't have one singular powerhouse.
Yeah.
And I need to cool down seriously with this.
Yeah, when we were putting these mechs together, we kind of had ideas for them. Like, the Hunchback was the knockout punch mech.
I've been sensor locked.
Its job is to just try to one-shot things as best as it can.
Waiting on you, Commander.
The Crab is the Death of 1,000 Cuts mech. The Doom Drone is, please don't shoot at us. The Kitten Sneeze was, screw it, we don't have any better ideas, let's see what this
I've
does.
got a sensor lock. I've been sensor locked.
Okay. That's bad, but one round is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it has enough armor that I'm not worried about taking a couple of rounds of fire.
Send me a real opponent. Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Engaging target.
Got him!
And that's why we have the Hunchback.
Yes, that is why we have the Hunchback. And the Marauder's going like, what happened?
Did anyone else see that? Holy shit.
Okay, our evac zone is all the way over there. So I don't think just running for it in our current state is the best bet we could have.
Yeah, there are definitely guys between
I think I
us
want to
and-
get rid of that Marauder, if nothing else, because what we got is a 60 and a 60. Which I'm not terrified of 60s, but they could be Jaeger mechs and ping us to death.
Yeah.
Waiting for orders.
I don't know what that is, but I don't want to get that close to it.
This is House Merrick. They should be quick draws. Just saying.
Copy that.
You make them over at Technicron, man. I'm just saying.
And see, even with all these being fired, we have enough cooling on this thing that we are not building up much heat.
Yeah.
Firing on target.
Orders. Signal.
It's so satisfying when that's on our terms.
Warning.
Yep.
Enemy sensor lock detected.
I miss being able to potato.
Yeah, well, you'll get your chance soon enough.
Okay.
I mean, if you think about it, you'll get your big mechs back eventually.
Yeah.
Engaging target.
I was not expecting the Marauder to survive that.
It hadn't taken any damage to the center torso. I mean, it has now, but...
Commander.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot left out of that center torso. Let's see if the snubby can finish that.
Locked on target.
Yep!
Target eliminated.
Beautiful.
It may not be a potato, but it works just as well. we might be able to just finish off the rest of the group here.
Yeah?
'Cause that is a quick draw.
Okay.
That is actually a quick draw sitting right there.
Waiting for
of
orders.
all the mechs that exist.
Where did I...
Be glad the hoplite isn't in this game, because I would be shitting on that mech endlessly. Wow! It has so much more armor than my old Centurion has! What else can you tell me about it? It's the coolest mech out there! Really?
I hear ya.
You won't find anything that runs cooler than it! So what's it packing in the weapons department? Did I mention it's really cool?
Got a lock.
The hoplite has like an LRM 5 and an AC-10.
They've blown past my armor.
Standing by. Moving to position.
Can I do 185 points of damage to the center torso? It's not in cover.
I copy.
Yep, I sure can.
Tango down.
Okay, I think we've gotten rid of most of the threats that are actually going to get in my way.
Yeah.
Because they're all up here now. There's a 70-ton there, 60, 65, and a 60.
Okay.
Actually, because they're almost all moving right now.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Oh man, another Thunderbolt. Dragon! Okay.
Well, we are going to see what we can do about not getting involved with that. Now there's only one unit left that's going to
Good to go.
move after us.
Affirmative.
Going to be going down this way as best we can.
Full throttle.
Receiving you. Hauling ass.
I just remembered a thing from Rat Race.
Roger.
You know what I have in here? You told me, we're hauling ass!
Yeah, well, you know. Okay, dragon down there. A cataphract 1X.
House Merrick shouldn't have... Fine. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me.
It shouldn't bother you anymore.
Yeah.
Okay,
Considering...
I can cut around the backside of this mountain.
What can I do for ya?
Sprint gets you there, does jump get further?
Moving fast.
We should be able to finish out this mission with minimal
Yes, Commander.
difficulty now.
Run, don't shoot. Got it.
They seem determined to shoot the hell out of the crab.
so.
It's not like the factories on Northwind are currently making any more.
Full throttle.
So let's see, 70-ton mech is coming that way. You haven't moved. The 65 and 60 are up there. Theoretically, I think if I have to, I can blow these things up without much problem.
Yeah.
But considering you've already had your armor breached, because that thunderbolt took a pretty big bite out of you at one point.
Yeah.
I hear ya.
Please, somebody get in the way of Glitch. For the I'm begging you.
You just want to see how much damage a punch actually does.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, I can't aim a punch. That's the only problem, so I have no idea. You son of a bitch.
Hit somebody is what the crowd roared when Buddy the Goon came over the boards. Coach, he said, I want to score goals. Coach said, Buddy, just remember your role.
Engaging target.
Commander.
That son of a bitch got in my radar and got in my bubble.
Get out of my bubble, you son of a bitch.
Critical hit, Commander.
Good to go. Getting target.
And we took that personally.
Yes, we did.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Well, you want to see it.
Yes.
Ugh!
Yes.
The entire left side of that cataphract just went away.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
Enemy mech.
I think we
destroyed.
punched a hole all the way through that mech.
It's possible.
Waiting for orders. Position confirmed.
See, the thing is, that was the only real mech between me and the
Waiting
exit.
for orders.
I mean, there's that... I think that's a dragon over there, but...
Coordinates received.
Like, everything else is far enough away that I'm less worried about it.
But you got to see the Doom drone punch something.
Good to go.
Listen, hockey was the one sport I actually watched as a kid.
I elite. I soar.
Yeah, just two 60s and a 65 between us and out of here. They're not really between us and out of here.
Full throttle.
They are trying to get down here.
Standing by.
They're not doing a very good job of it, but they are trying.
Receiving you.
Yeah, I think the call to bring an ECM mech on this mission was a very good one.
Yeah.
Waiting for orders.
It seems to have done exactly what I needed it to.
Yeah. Keep them from shooting at us.
Ready, set.
Okay, we are just gonna have to...
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Back in the bowl.
I mean, I don't really have anything to shoot at the moment.
Yeah.
I do now, but I don't think I'm gonna bother.
Yes, Commander. I copy.
Nothing else, you're in cover.
Ready. Affirmative.
Jumping gets me no farther. But it does allow me to turn around.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Waiting for orders. Jumping.
Ready for orders. Good to go. Got it. Sensors locked on.
Okay. And with this...
They really are making an effort to chase our asses down.
Yep.
Receiving you. Roger that.
Base.
We're home now. We're safe. Can't
Yep.
touch us.
That was not as bad as it could have been, and I think the ECM was the
The ECM was the answer. It was clearly the answer.
Who was the Kavanaugh Theater commander at this point? Let's find out.
Whoever they are, they're Steiner.
Yeah,
Mission successful.
let's see here. Oh, doesn't say.
So, the thing is, remember, they told us that we had to go in lighter mechs to be stealthy.
Yeah.
And to be quiet.
Okay, it would have been Iris Steiner at this time. Would have been the Margrave of the Kavanaugh Theater.
So yeah, you lost a little bit of your arm.
Welp.
That's about it.
And that'll buff out.
The crab
Yeah, I
got
definitely-
4 kills.
Yeah, I definitely did not contribute much in terms of killing, but I know I damaged a bunch of things. So.
You cored out the Marauder.
Yeah?
I
Worth it.
think it was a Marauder you cored out.
Yep.
If I use standard AC-10s, those would be good ones. Not that I don't have enough. Let's see what part 2 actually involves now. Because it is consecutive deployment.
Ah.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Into the fridge you go.
Yep. But luckily, we don't have to take the weak mechs. We just get to take the good stuff now.
Time to go beat the shit out of somebody.
Yep.